So now guys, we are moving to the upper part for the straight gown, which is the half length. So you fold your fabric into two. The fabric should always be folded into two. Then for the upper bodies, you find the biggest measurement also, which will be our bust measurement. And my bust measurement here is 37. So 37 divided by 4, that will gives us 9.25. Yeah, I hope I'm correct. Yes, 9.25. Then you add your seam allowance, which is 2 inches, so that will be having 11.25. Okay, my fabric is enough for me to work with. Then always remember to cut out these parts because I don't like it showing on my dresses. Yeah. Yes, I love cutting them out. Then remember our half length is 16 inches. You're going to add 1 inch seam allowance to it because of the joining, the upper joining and the lower joining to it, which is half inches. So yeah, I'll be marking out 17 inches. After that, the next thing for us to do now is to get our shoulder measurement. My shoulder here is also 16 inches, so you're going to divide it into two. Then 16 inches divided into 2 will be 8 inches. From the folded part here, you can see from the folded part here, you're going to measure 8 inches. So from there, that's where you come down for your armhole. To get your perfect armhole curve, you're going to divide your bust measurement by 4 inches, which is 37 divided by 4 inches will give us 9.25. So from the shoulder line here, you're going to come down by 9.25. Don't add anything to it. You're going to come down by 9.25. Just to get your perfect armhole curve around this place. It will not be too tight and it will not be too loose. It has been working perfectly for me since. So from your shoulder line, you're going to come down by 9.25. Then you use your curve ruler to give it the armhole curve. The armhole curve shape. Then to avoid an excess fabric puffing out here at the armpit side, you measure what you have on the armhole line, which is 9.25 divided. So after dividing it by 2, you'll be having 4.5 and a bar. It's a bar. This is what is called a bar. This tiny line after or before the half inch line. You can see, let me use this to touch it. My hand will not cover it all. This is half inch. Hope you guys are seeing it well. This is half inch. So the next line before or after the half inch is what is called a bar. The tiny line before or after the half inch line is what is called a bar. Okay, so after dividing our 4 and 9.25, which is 9.25 into 2. So after dividing it into 2, 9.25, you'll be having 4.5 with a bar. Okay. You come you go in by half inches from that line you marked. You go in by half inches just for us to avoid an excess puff at the armpit bust area. Yeah, so from there you connect the line together again to your, yeah, then you connect it up also. So this is the line here. Then from this part you come in by half inch. Then from there you redo it again to your armhole line. Then you come up again to your shoulder line. You can see the differences. So this part is what you'll be cutting out. You can see to avoid the excess fabric around the bust parts. Okay. So after you are done with that, you start inserting your bust and waist measurements. Our bust here is 37 divided by 4 inches, that's 9.25. That will be below the armhole line. That's where you're going to input the bust measurement. That's 9.25, which is 9 1/4. Then you add your 2 inches seam allowances. Then for my waist here is 31 inches. 31 inches divided by 4, that will give me 7.75. 7.75. You add your 1 inch for that allowance, then 2 inches for seam allowances. So then you connect your lines together. Okay, then for the neckline, you're going to divide your bust measurement by 12 to get the perfect round neck measurement. So my bust here is 37. 37 divided by 12. So 37 divided by 12, that gives us 3 inches and a bar. We just call it about 3.1 inches. Then you add 1 inch seam allowance to it to get the perfect neckline you are working with. So now for the neckline, now it depends on how you want it to be deep or wide. But 4 inches is okay for the depth of my neckline. So you can alter it to your suitable neckline. But here I'll be using 4 inches for the depth, and for the wideness 3.5 inches is okay for me. Then connect it together. Like this. Then for the shoulder slants, you come down by 1 inch rather. Then you slant it like this. So you're good to cut out your front bodice pattern. But before cutting it out, you check it again, go through it again to be sure that everything is perfect before cutting it out. So now let's cut it out. So this is what you should have after cutting it out. You can see. Let's see. Remember, we've not joined it together, but you can see my neck, how beautiful it is. So for the back part, you're gonna fold your fabric into two again. Then don't forget to add your zipper allowance. It's very important. So you fold your fabric into two for the back part. Then you take your front bodice, fold it into two, and place it on the back parts fabric. Then you add your zipper allowance. Then you cut it out. So you can take away your front pattern. This is what you should have. You can give it the back neckline you want, but yeah, I'll be making my back neck to be high neck. I'll be using high neck for the back pattern. Sorry, I'm bringing this back just for me to get the neckline points. Yeah. Then for the high neck, on the folded part here, you come down by 1.5 inches. Some do make theirs 1 inch, but you can make it any one you like. But don't make my own 1.5 inches, especially if the person is a big person. Yeah, so 1.5 inches. Then curve it to your shoulder line measurement, your neckline measurements rather. It should be a curve, not a slant. This is it. This is what you should have. You can see. Then you cut it out. Okay, so this is what it should look like after cutting it out. Then I always do one thing for my zip bug, because I don't like wearing a dress and you'll be seeing a bug here at your back. It's totally not good at all. So for that, you're gonna come in on the folded part. You come up by 1.5 inches. You can see there. You slant it to your side fabric. This side, you slant it all the way down like this. To avoid a curve there. Slant it out like this. Up and see, it's better. Slant it downward. Cut it out. So once you fix your zip, it will just lay flat at your back. So this is what you should have. You can see the reason for this zip bug is that our back measurement is not equal with our front measurement. Our front measurement is longer while the back measurement is shorter. That's why it's very important for you guys to always remove this zipper bug at your back, so to avoid the zip folding at your back. Then you're gonna slit it out just like this. This is what you should have. after cutting it out. The back will be split into two, while the front will be just like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. See you guys next time, and let me know what you feel about this video in the comment section. I love you guys. Have a lovely and beautiful day. Bye.